Yo, what's up, people? It's your buddy Philko here, reporting live from your mama's house. Doing my thing as I usually do. About to make a video replying to Kent's emotional breakdown video where he was crying and, talking about how his life, you know what he's talking about, how he gets no women and how he's sad and all that stuff about it, and, he's just feeling bad, constant rejection, just really hurts him and stuff like that. And basically he wishes it wasn't so. He wishes his life was different. So for those of you who don't know Ken, I will leave the link to his channel in the description. And just in case you want some history about me and Ken, I'll give it to you right now. Me and Ken kind of been watching each other's channels for about 2.5, 3 years now. We went back and forth a little bit in the past, but it was a little beefy. We had a little beef with each other, but it was never anything serious. There was never no real wish of ill will or something like that. And at one point, he told me to stop making videos about him. He kept telling me to stop, and I was like, okay, I want to make videos about you. What are you going to do about it? That's one of my things. Not like I'm trying to pick on him, but I think if a man tells another grown man to do something, the grown man who's saying this better be willing to do something about it if he's going to say it. So like when people tell me, get out of Russia, and I'm like, what are you going to do about it? It's because you can say what you want, but I'm going to do what I want. It's not that I was trying to pick on him, but this is why. This is part of the reason. I had a feeling he was watching my videos back then. Then he would make videos replying to my videos without saying my name. That was the suspicion I had. And then I did an experiment. I made a video different than any other video I ever made. It was a video about my cologne. The next day, he made a video talking about his favorite cologne. And I was like, that's kind of strange. This dude act like I don't exist and shit, but then he makes a video. I was like, all right, whatever, cool, I'll leave him alone. Then recently, maybe 4 months ago, I went into one of his live chats, and it was the first time we acknowledged each other in a while. And then during the last 30 days, a few times, this dude has gone to my Instagram and said things like, oh, I'll never be like you. I wish I could hurt myself. I'm a nobody. You're much better than me. Girls never like me like they like you. And of course I take that to heart because he's saying that shit on my Instagram. And I already made a video about it showing the stuff he was saying on my Instagram. And of course it made me feel bad. And since, if you know me, I'm the kind of person who loves to help people from the bottom up. Like if you're on the bottom, I would love to help you. And once you get on your feet, I'll pretend you don't exist. This is how I am. If you need something from me, I'm like, you don't need it, you big now. I need something for you. If I need something from you, I'll come to you, but go do your thing. I'm gonna focus on the next people who need my help. You know what I mean? So that's just how I am. There's many YouTubers and models that I've done that with. Even ones who don't like me, ones who like me, I've helped a lot of people, and they know that. So I made a video about 3 or 4 days ago talking about, it was a reply to one of Kent's videos about how girls should give people a chance or whatever. I made a response to that video basically saying, men need to stop being so emotional and man up. 2 hours after I uploaded that video, he uploaded a video crying. Talking about, it's not a game, blah, 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 crying. He didn't mention me. He didn't say he saw my video, and I'm not sure he saw my video. I'm not saying he did. It's just a possibility. So I'm gonna put all the links in the description. The video he made, the one I responded to, the one he made right after that crying, and then you have this one right here. And so that's basically the history. Just in case you're wondering, why are you bothering Ken? I'm not bothering Ken. If you go to my last 6, 7 Instagram posts, you will see at least half those posts in the comments. It's all about him. He'll come and say something, then everyone starts talking to him on my Instagram. And I'm not even complaining because, hey, if the people on my Instagram can help him, great. You understand? And I don't just go around saying bad things about Ken at all. I said good things too. I was like, yo, just a few weeks ago on his Instagram, he had on this nice suit and shades. He was looking mad cool, and I give him props. I always give him props when I see him trying to change the situation. But here's an example. Here's what I want to talk about. I want to prove to you guys that Ken's emotions are destroying him. Even though it's obvious, but I'm going to explain it to you in a way you didn't even think of. Now, let me make a distinction between emotional people and rational people. Because we all have emotions. Even rational people, I have emotions. But the difference between me and other rational people and really emotional people is that When emotional people get emotional, their actions don't actually help them. It may make them feel better, but it has no positive effect on their reality. No positive effect. When rational people typically get emotional, they do something that actually betters their reality. For example, me, I was in New York. My problem was I didn't have that much money. I wanted to be popular so I didn't have to approach women. That was my one thing. I was like, I don't want to approach women. I figured things out, blah, blah, blah. Now I don't have to approach women, ever. And I have good money. That was my response to my emotional feeling. Like, man, I'm tired of approaching women. They're rejecting me. I mean, I had girls. Don't get it twisted. I wasn't like Kent. I was like Kent when I was a teenager. 100%. 13 or 19. Nothing. I was the same way. Except I wasn't really sad about it. My outlet was skateboarding. As long as I was skateboarding, I didn't care that much. That was my thing, skateboarding. So that helped me feel better. Skateboarding and Call of Duty. And I didn't cry about it. But when I became 20, I started getting girls, but my thing was I didn't want to approach them. I figured things out. I live in Russia. I don't approach anybody. Life is good. I'm happy. How he responds to his emotions. What does he do? He keeps closing down his YouTube channels. Now let me explain to you exactly why I'm saying that's one of his problems. I've been trying to tell dude for 3 years. I'm like, dude, you want to get girls, you want women to look at you as an option, you need to step your game up. What I mean by step your game up, you need to do things for yourself that will make women look at you in a better way. The average woman, you have to make her want you. What are your shortcomings? You're short, maybe you don't have that much money, whatever. What's good about you? You got a car, you got a nice house, blah, 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 blah. Now, what you need to do is try to make up for all those shortcomings. That's what you need to do. By bettering yourself, maybe getting a business, making more money, whatever, learning an instrument, just something, working out, just something that adds to it, because everything plays a little part of why a person likes you. How you look, how you behave, how you speak, how your breath smells, how you smell. Everything plays a role in that. Everything plays a role. Everything. It's like, just this example. Let's say I'm in a club, right? And I'm facing this way. A fat chick walks by me. And I don't really notice anything. Now, let's say the same fat chick walks past me, but on this alternative universe, she's wearing a really good smelling perfume. It smells amazing. So when she walks by, I'm like, damn. I'm not attracted to her, but at least just that one change got me to look at her. Now let's say she wore that cologne in the alternative universe, alternative, I don't know. She not only wore good cologne, but she was going to the gym for a year. So now she's walking past me, I smell it and see it, and I'm like, damn, excuse me? And she's so fine, I approach her. You see what I mean? Everything plays a little role. And let's say in another alternative universe, in another one. Not only does she look good, not only does she smell good, but she got a lot of friends with her. Cool friends who can help her out and stuff. When she walks past me, if I don't say anything, I'm too bitchy, one of her friends may say, hey, my friend's over there, she's looking at you, blah, blah, blah. Come talk to her, and they can bring us together. And that's one thing Kent is lacking, is friends. Is friends to take him out and do these things with him. It means a lot. Friends help a lot. So I gave you 4 universes, 3 or 4, whatever I gave you, to show you that everything plays a little part. Everything plays a little part. You know what I mean? If she was fat and smelly, and her friend came and said something to me, at least I would have noticed her and looked at her, because her friend came, but I still wouldn't have liked her. But with the smelling good and the gym thing, I would probably want to be with her. You see, that's how that works. So what I want to say about Kent is, this dude has deleted his YouTube channel maybe 3 or 4 times. Every time this dude opens up his YouTube channel, he starts blowing up. As soon as he gets good momentum, he deletes it. He could have easily by now been making $500 a day from his YouTube channel. Easy $500 a day. Now, I'm not saying that $500 a day is going to save his life, but still, all the stuff he could do with that $500 a day that can help him with his situation, a lot. He could travel more. He could afford an even better car than he has now. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with his car now, but he could afford a better car. He can afford to go to different places and meet more sophisticated women, who are interested in him. He's like, yeah, well, I have a business where I promote my emotions and blah, blah, blah. He can even lie about it. I'm a professional actor. That's not really how I feel, but here's my channel. I try to behave this way to make people who really don't have women in their lives feel better about themselves. He's never thought of anything like that. Every time he gets momentum on his YouTube channel, he just shuts it down. He doesn't realize that with his YouTube channel, he can build a brand, make himself a name, make himself a business, and build, and even at some point make his own social website. He can make his own website where women who not feel bad for him, but where women who are willing to give him a chance will come and see him. But every time he builds momentum, he's like, oh, I'm emotional. And he responds to his emotions in an irrational way. Oh, I'm emotional, delete it. Unless those videos are interfering with your work or maybe some other business you have, you just deleting that shows you don't really care about bettering yourself because you're not thinking logically. And I know not everything's about money, but you are your own business, Ken. A lot of people know you, a lot of people watch you. And it seems every single time you get momentum, you get emotional, and you delete it. Why? How is that helping you? That is an irrational response to emotions because you're emotional. You're emotional. And it's not helping you. When I get emotional, I'm like, I don't want to sit around and be sad. I'm not going to do something stupid. I'm going to fix it. What have you done to fix it except do the same things? Now, you might have changed some things. I saw you in a suit. You might have changed some things. Maybe you approach more women. Okay, that's true. But what about you besides that have you changed? So that's basically it, man. I've been trying to help this dude for years. And I think one problem is people are too nice to him saying what he wants to hear instead of being real. I'm always going to be real with everybody. You know what I mean? So I'm not picking on a dude. I'm really trying to help. And I'm out, people. Later. How the fuck?